Yeah, my name's Freya and I'm from England, a place called Kent, which is near London.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 28 and I'm a graphic designer.
Graphic design, nice. So you can travel and keep working, right?
Yeah,
Or
I
not?
can, but at the moment I'm not working.
Why not?
I'm just taking it as holidays for a few months until I run out of money. And then I'll carry on working maybe and
Okay.
travel at the same time from my
Okay.
laptop, yeah.
Okay, nice. Because there is a big opportunity like doing that, right? To
Yeah,
travel and keep working.
yeah, especially at the moment with the pandemic.
Yeah, I'm
Which,
more with your profession that is a graphic designer.
yeah,
I think there's a lot of opportunities there to work
yeah,
with any part of the world, or
yeah,
from people from any part of the
there's
world.
more remote
Yeah.
opportunities now than
And
before.
how difficult is for you to look for or to find a job, a remotely job, for example?
Well, I'm freelance, so
Mm-hmm.
I've
Okay.
been freelance for 2 years
Mm-hmm.
since the pandemic, but it's
Okay.
gone really well.
Okay, nice.
So
Uh,
I work for companies
okay.
in London, but remotely.
Okay. How did you get your clients or customers?
So I used to work for a few fashion brands in London 2 years ago, and then I continue to work with them now, but freelance.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So I have some questions for you. It's okay.
Mhm.
The first one, in your experience, do you think that people who wants to come to Guatemala need to learn or to speak Spanish, or not?
Um, I think it helps to know some Spanish because you
Okay.
get to know the locals more, and it's
Yeah.
a more special experience.
Yeah.
But you can get by in a lot of places. It's touristy, and a lot of people can speak some English,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not really
Yeah.
difficult.
And with your teacher, for example, or your family, how was your experience? I mean, talking in because when you came here, you don't any Spanish, right? Or
I
just a
knew
little
some
bit.
Spanish, yeah.
Okay. So how was your experience, having a communication with the family?
Yeah, it was really special,
Okay.
and the family was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
They made us lots of food. Yeah, and it was really nice to be able to speak with them and speak with locals about their way of life and
Yeah.
see how they live. Yeah, it
Nice.
was really special.
And you told about the food. How was your expectation about the food before you come to Guatemala?
I expected it to be like a lot of rice and beans or something
Okay.
like that.
And
But I
yeah.
haven't tried too much street food because I'm vegetarian, so
Okay.
there's not as many options.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had some really nice Guatemalan food.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And how do you feel the difference between the vegetables from England, for example, than Guatemalan vegetables?
I think they're a lot nicer here. The fruit as well. It's
Yeah.
nicer here.
Well, I think one of the greatest thing living here in Guatemala or countries in Latin America, there is a lot of uh, places where the people cultivate their own food. So if you want to buy a mango, for example, you can find a natural one here. You can
Yeah.
go to the tree and cut that from the tree,
Yeah.
and
I
that.
love that.
Yeah, and
It's more
that's a
organic.
nice. Exactly, it's more
Mhm.
organic. Yes. And yeah, so my next question is, how do you feel about your progress in Spanish when you came here, and after that, how do you feel?
I feel like before I knew basic Spanish, I could order in a restaurant, I could get by, but I never had a conversation about life.
Okay.
And I feel like this week I've had different conversations. I feel like before I always had the same conversations, like where are you from,
Yeah.
just basic stuff. But I've actually had conversations more about people's life this
Yeah.
week. So I feel like it's been really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And as a graphic designer, how useful is the Spanish language for you?
Yeah, it will be really useful. Then I can have more opportunities
Yeah.
in another language.
Yeah, and
If I become
especially
fluent.
in Latin America, I think because most of the trends around the world comes from Europe or United
Yeah.
States to Latin America, and yeah, I think the biggest barrier right now is not to communicate with other people, but I think the biggest barrier is to translate the information because most of the investigations are in English. So most of the people in Latin America don't speak English. So there is a big or huge opportunity to translate this information. As a graphic designer, I think there is a big opportunity there because the trends come from
Yeah.
English, right?
Yeah, it's motivating.
Yeah. Okay. So Latin America is open too. to receive you
Yeah.
in to work here. Yeah. So before to come to Guatemala, what did you heard about Guatemala before you come?
So I was supposed to do this trip 2 years ago, and I was in Mexico for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like almost everyone I met told me that Guatemala was the best place they'd ever been.
Okay.
And a lot of people travel the whole world, Asia, Europe, and so many people told me Guatemala is amazing. And I was so excited to come. And the day before I was coming, they closed the border because of the pandemic. So I've been waiting 2 years to come back. And Lake Atitlan was the top of my bucket list for a long time. So yeah, I'm really happy that I'm here and I've seen it all. Yeah.
And how do you feel? Because I asked the question because a lot of people think that Guatemala is dangerous. But how do you feel in this trip, during this trip?
I haven't felt unsafe in any situation.
Okay.
I think as a girl, as a woman, you do worry about your safety when you're traveling, especially if you're traveling alone. But I haven't felt unsafe, and I haven't really heard of any bad stories from any other travelers.
Okay. And for people who want to come to Lake Atitlan, for example, which kind of or what things to do you recommend to people they need to do here?
So you need to go to San Juan and do the chocolate tour and the textiles tour and the medicine tour.
Yeah.
That was amazing to see how they made the clothes. Oh, it was just so cool to see how they made the clothes. I ended up buying loads of stuff just because I really appreciated the work. The chocolate was amazing. I had a tequila chocolate.
Yeah. Okay,
and that
nice.
was really nice. What else? You can do paddle boarding and kayaking on the lake. That's really nice. And you can hike the Indian nose or the Mayan face.
Okay, Mayan
At
face.
sunrise, we did that. That was amazing. And you can go see Mashimon in Santiago. That's an experience.
Nice. With the cigarette, right?
Yeah, it was crazy. What else have I done? Yeah, just talk to all the locals and eat all the local food.
And just to have an idea, what you can do with 100 pounds, for example, here in Guatemala?
I'd say I'm spending about £30 a day on accommodation and food. So £100. I probably spent about £100 at Chichen market on loads of rings. But it was worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do loads of £100. You could probably do a day tour, have your accommodation, your food. That would probably cover like 2 days, I'd say.
So you think that Guatemala is cheap?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but cheap don't means that it's a bad quality, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's super cheap, but I think it's
and the
reasonable.
quality, how's the quality of, I mean, not just here, all your trip in Guatemala? How do you feel?
Quality.
Yeah, about, for example, transportation, accommodation, food, or in general? How do you feel?
Yeah, the quality of the food's been really nice.
Okay.
We've stayed in really nice hostels that aren't too expensive. I'd say we've spent probably between £8 and £12 a night for hostels, and they've all been pretty good.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really easy to jump on a bus or a tuk-tuk.
Yeah, a tuk-tuk,
or a boat.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's easy to get around.
What is your travel plan after San Pedro or Lake Atitlan? Where are you going?
So next we're going to El Paradon for a couple of days, and then we're going to Antigua. We're going to do the volcano hike. And then after that, I think El Salvador.